On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Pass play on 1st and 10. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. That's a good-looking play by the Notre Dame rookie. Gets him a 1st down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st down, play action. Big strike downfield to Jeudy. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Big hitter on 1st down. 31 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin is 4 through the air this season. Well, they just make it look so easy every single week, Brock. And right away, the league's best offense right back into the end zone.
And on the other side for this defense, Kate, it's going to be a long one if they don't find some resolve and hit them in the mouth. This is an offense that finds itself just getting better, more rhythm, more confidence as the game goes along. You better find a way to slow them down.
quarterback ready to take over once again. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Heads out on the bootleg. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Sack down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock, you always tell me this, always the start of a new battle, and defense wins round one in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Look at that power, deep left side. And they try him again, but this one is also incomplete. The defense stayed focused on him after that last play, Brock. There to break it up. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
Kate, I think that was the time to play with...
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route, complete. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
It's a gain of 31 yards.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter, and it's the Browns with it inside the red zone. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation, and if this defense doesn't step up, we can see a touchdown right here.
Judkins fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! And the Ravens make the recovery.
Well, some of his teammates, maybe over there on the sidelines, resigned themselves to giving up some points. He sure did not.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on
so the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. It's Judkins on the counter. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Walking in tempo with some hurry-up offense.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and goal.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. Go play action on first down. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Coming off a 6-yard completion. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. He's going to be taken down, so call it about 8 yards on that play. And that means they got the first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hit there, and he's forced out. Gain of about 15 before it. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Throwing off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kevin Concepcion, his 6th receiving touchdown of the year. So business as usual, Brock, from the league's top scoring offense right there. Moving right down the field and punching it in for 6.
Kate, they've risen to the top of the league because they know whether it's a slow, methodical drive or a chance to just hammer down more aggressively, whatever the game decides and the script evolves.
Ready for their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Drive starts with Judkins. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Looking to throw here. Catch made left side by Judy. They get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to be a Browns first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Approaching the final minute here before halftime. Working on first down. We've got Fannin on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. We're working quickly here.
It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And an unforced error. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Pass play now. That one's caught. Judy has it. He's taken down at the 30. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get to completion and the yards necessary.
He's got it at the 6. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. 1st and goal.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know.
Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He's got it on the bootleg. And the defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this third down. So a rare win for them in coverage there, Brock. Haven't found a lot of success stopping the pass at all game, but they finally take one away there.
One of the rare opportunities today with this group, on a contested ball, they actually knock it away.
Has it downfield working the left. Taken down finally to curtail the damage, but still 22 yards on that pickup. And it gives the Browns a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up second down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
That's good for the Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now pitch it out to Judkins. And he gets home. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his league-leading 11th tug of this season. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism is...
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Drawing up the design keeper. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's complete to Tillman, outright. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Now looking to throw. Connection made to Judy. Toward the sideline, and out of bounds he goes. Play gains about 12, and it gives the Browns a first down.
That's another Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pick.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one's caught by Tillman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Judkins. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Ravens make the recovery.
Unfortunately, this is not the first time he's given one away, and Tony Dungy just resonated in my head. Nope.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground, while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Judkins up the middle. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. It's caught. Fanning has it. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Catch made. And there it is. Touchdown, Browns. Well, no doubt about this now, Brock. This is one from his rookie season that he and a lot of other folks are going to remember. 5 touchdowns now. He has been a driving force behind this offense.
A couple things come to my mind. Number one, he's now the 7th rookie to ever do this. It's awesome. But equally, you see these rookie quarterbacks so much more prepared to step into the league and really make an impact right away.
The Browns take the win at home. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. And Tajay Spears out there. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Takes a hit on his first pass attempt of this game, and it doesn't get anywhere close. That's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. They'll go play action. Tillman down the field, and he's got it. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's taken down at the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Browns.
All set now. 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cleveland! That right there, Brock, a top 5 offense who is playing like it on that opening series. And, hey, maybe they're headed for top of the league if they can keep this pace going all game.
Yeah, I think we kind of know this because we feel it each and every week in calling these games. Yeah, the best offenses typically score early. It doesn't take them a lot of time to figure the game out. They dictate like they did on that opening drive.
Ready to take over once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To throw here on first down. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Oh, that one did some damage as he's finally hauled down. A gain of about 24. First down coming up.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cleveland.
We'll look to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Browns.
He's going to throw this one. That's Tillman on the quick slant. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Trying to work quickly now.
First and goal, Cleveland.
Working inside the red zone. Throwing middle, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin. He's second already in this opening quarter. Well, we're all aware, Brock, not just playing for the victory here this week, but want to keep that win streak going. And no doubt they'd welcome a lot more of that as this game goes on.
Just see it in this game tape, in this winning streak. Just the body language, the confidence, the belief, and it's empowered by touchdown drives like that one.
For their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Has good room at the 35. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Throwing off the play fake. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. KC Concepcion. His 7th of the season. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Ooh, coming off a touchdown on that previous drive, you can almost feel the urgency up here, Brock. They want to add more.
Yeah, urgency and aggressiveness. Those are kind of the ingredients in the recipe for this offense, and certainly their success today.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Cleveland!
Touchdown, Cleveland.
And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Taken down at the
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's the Concepcion right side. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Everybody rushing back to the line.
KC Concepcion. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the red zone now. And the Rush is going to win this rep. They get to him. Still a full 10 yards ahead of him. It's second and goal. Dropping back to throw. And he gets home. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
For their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has it in close. He's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Cedric Tillman, number 5 for him this season. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
There's enough time they can work into field goal range before actually attempting one as time expires. They'll work against the blitz. And a man over the middle, it's Tillman. They get a lot out of this play, 21 yards before the tackle is finally made. And it gives the Browns a first down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Catch is made in close. And in. Touchdown, Browns. Cedric Tillman. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. On offense, their quarterback returning to the field now. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Design bootleg here. That's completed right side. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Catch made left side by Judy. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Concepcion reels this in. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Big hitter on 1st down. 30 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. And that is touchdown number 20 of his NFL career. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. For their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as this lead has grown, they have not taken their foot off the gas. No reason to expect them to slow down now on what could be a 4th consecutive touchdown drive. They'll come out throwing. And he will not find the connection on the other end there. Incompletion sets up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's...
Back out there on offense by their quarterback. And that interception has set them up beautifully inside the red zone. They go play action on 1st down. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense working quickly.
Amani Hooker up for the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
They'll go play action. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
3rd down run from Judkins. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
Simmons on the stop. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going to take this to the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Kevin Concepcion, his 2nd of the game. That's now 14 for him on the season. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise you, after this game, he's going to do... I remember Peyton and Marvin having a back and forth after breaking a record. Neither of them wanted the ball because they knew it took all of them. And I promise you, after the game at the podium, he'll say the same thing today. It's his name in the record book, but this is an offensive explosion for a day.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now Judkins. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 39-yard line.
Another one for Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Another game to Judkins. He's hauled down after just a couple of yards, but enough. Unfortunately enough, they get that first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure running backs' merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Good point, good point. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and he gets him the first. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Room to the right. Escapes the defender. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Try it with Jenkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Here's another for him. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. Well, lately, Brock, it feels like the competition hasn't been between these guys and their opponents. It's between them and their own defense. Who's going to contribute more to this blowout by the time we hear that final whistle?
This is called complimentary ball with a capital C.
With this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.
As the Browns game ends, the questions begin. With the season's halfway point on the horizon, it's time to see where all the effort has gotten them. It's a new week in Cleveland, and coming up are the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's always tempting to go deep, but this matchup calls for short and safe passing.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, yeah. Bring 'em out, hey. Bring 'em out, VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life for that me. Most prepared to say, wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got three. That other rapper got it, sorry, he fat out. Set the city on fire soon as he got free. Back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall and shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the back down. I'm on the road doing shows to my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, have a birthday to chat time. I got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey. All my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, hey. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, hey. From the backstage yelling, bring 'em out, hey. Yeah, what other summers rapping hood than this? I got rich and I'm still in a hood to good. You rapping about I'm whooping the bridge. Talk about it. Now we're doing it quick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see.
Well, we've already got some ice floating along the Allegheny, and in a little while, should see some snow falling on it and in the city of Pittsburgh as we welcome you to a very cold Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City. Straight ahead, it's It's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mike McCarthy, and your defending AFC North Pittsburgh.
Headed back out for a new series. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Throwing now on first down. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. complete. There's the shot, but 22 yards given up before it. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
Gain of 22 yards.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Pass play on first and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He'll be out of bounds there. A lot to like, though, on that gain. Give him about 19 yards. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
500 yards receiving, well, that's nothing to scoff at in this league and season. And he's making a push for it with a big game right here on the opening drive.
Throwing now off the play action. That's caught. Here's Quinshon Judkins. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And he gives the Browns a first down.
He certainly put up some big yards last week, and I know made his fantasy owners pretty darn happy in the process. But you get to that point by doing what he did right there. Play efficient, on-time football. And these yards, they tend to follow.
Working inside the red zone. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Cleveland. KC Concepcion. Up to 9 now on the year. So they pick up right where they left off last week with that victory, Brock. Finding the end zone here on the first series of our contest.
Yeah, the successful teams in this league, they stack plays, stack series, stack games, stack performances. And this is feeling a lot like a week ago from the jump.
Quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Working on first down. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. And going play action. Throw right side. Caught by Fannin. Hit there, and he's forced out. A gain of about 15 before it. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it. I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. In the air here. And this one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Had to look up the middle, but trouble hanging on through that contact. That's going to force fourth down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever.
For their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. This winning streak has been impressive for them. 6 games now, and they lead so far here. First down, play action. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain, but the tackle limits it to 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Second down now, offense getting set as the snow appears to finally be letting up. It's a design boot. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Complete beyond the marker. They manage about 9 before a stop is made. And that's going to be a Browns first down.
That just felt like a composure play. Quarterback was calm. Receiver did his job securing the ball, and because of it, those chains are moving.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards, and he gives the Browns a first down.
A gain of 12. And the Browns first down.
Throwing off the play fake. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Working downfield, and Fannin has it. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Judkins running between the tackles. Finds a big lane. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal.
2-yard line. First and goal, Cleveland.
From the red zone on first. And he will finish this in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy, his 6th receiving touchdown of the year. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Into traffic, complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe.
First down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Handoff now to Judkins. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Fannin. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going for the first, Judkins. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way. Offense in the hurry up now. Throwing from the gun. He brings it in. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Working now from the gun. That one connects. And there it is. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin, his 7th of the season. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. They'll give him, it looks like, about 7. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
For their next series, let out on offense by their quarterback. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. They'll go play action on 1st down. That's the Concepcion right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that's going to hit the turf. A good throw, but he couldn't hang on through the contact. We've got 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You want throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Gets it through, but contact at the catch point forces that incompletion. Nearly had it over the middle. Instead, just 3rd down now. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the red zone now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Browns. Cedric Tillman. His 7th of the season. 4 touchdown games for a rookie QB. Not an exclusive list, Brock, but definitely a limited one. And the guys who can join it, they normally go on to start for a good long time in this league.
Because those guys, the game is just never too big for them. Exactly what we felt watching this today. And it just infuses that organization with so much hope.
Led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Pass play on 1st and 10. This time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
To Joe Boyer.
Working quickly here.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On the give, here's Judkins. He's brought down. Play goes for, it looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Cleveland. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Working quickly
He's
here.
across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harold Fannin. His 2nd in this game, matching his total from last week. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Series let out on offense by their quarterback. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. Throwing from his own end zone. They find Judy on the out. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on 2nd.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Running this is Judkins. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, Judkins. And they're going to get to him, bring him down after allowing him 13 on the play. And that's going to be a Browns 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
They'll go play action. Catch made left side by Judy. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Browns football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Judkins on the counter. Still going past the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Much like they have throughout this entire game, Brock, the opportunities to score just keep arriving, and that lead just keeps growing.
Just the best part of team sports, right? One side feeds the other side, that feeds the other side, and it's just an inferno right now. It's led to a lopsided score up there.
by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First and goal, Judkins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
They call pass on second and goal. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the one. Everybody rushing back to the line. Back now, pressure coming. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
So the rookie tacks on another touchdown. He's been one of the many factors in this one, Brock, while they're on their way to a win.
He's been awesome, and this is a good lesson for him here. You've got to continue to play add-on. You can never take anything for granted in this league, no matter what that scoreboard says.
Back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Drive starts with Judkins. Shoots away from one. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Another run for Judkins on second down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Judkins up the middle. He gets the first and more to the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down, Browns.
Sticking with Judkins here. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the pistol, here's Judkins. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's third down. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory.